Hey everybody, welcome back to Runaway Trains. We have Drake and Nick, and I'm Joe. And we want to say thank you all for helping us to reach our first 900 subscribers. We have 907 as of today. So thank you guys for all the support and for all the comments and the likes and shares. And you guys are looking at something right here. Drake, tell us about it.
This is a F7A Southern Pacific daylight locomotive.
And who makes this?
This is an Athearn blue box.
You want to flip it around? Let's let people see what the box looks like. So if you ever see these in the store, these are pretty good, aren't they? Athearn trains in miniature. So if you see these little blue boxes and they're in pretty good condition, you know you're probably going to get a decent locomotive, right?
Yep.
So this one, why did we get this?
Because we do not have a daylight locomotive.
And we got this because we have
The coaches.
the coaches back there. And we're going to do a little bit of operations for you in a minute. But we want to open this up and talk about it a little bit. And we want to have it run. It is an older locomotive, a vintage locomotive. It's lightly used. At the whistle stop, when they get used stuff that's in good condition, they always shrink wrap it themselves. So you know you're getting something decent. And they test them, and he says this one runs pretty good. So for 25 bucks, it'll help complete our set. Fingers crossed that it does run well. We'll see. We always run into problems with, different engines and stuff going over switches and whatnot. But that's part of the hobby. You run into those things. This one does have horn hook couplers, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see that? Let's get a little close up of that. So we got a pack of
Katie
whisker couplers to replace those. And our consist back there has the Katie couplers, but we're still going to
There's
be able
like
to do a little
little
bit.
stickers.
We got the daylight stickers there. That,
I think those are for cars.
And this is the 6441. And this thing is heavy, man. You could see right there. You can see two flywheels underneath there. And the wheels actually look pretty clean, too.
And I'm checking out the parts for it.
A few spare parts there. Looks like the cylinders or whatever it is that go on the brake trucks. Or what are these called down the bottom? The trucks?
Yeah.
Yeah, so those look like they mount on there. I can see there's a couple of spots where you put them in the hole. You can use a little bit of glue. I think they might even snap in there.
There's like a ladder piece there, another piece there.
Drake, you just keep finding more and more in that box there. Is there a $100 bill in there too, maybe?
No, just locomotive parts.
Well, I think our viewers probably want to see you get this on the rails and give it some power to see what it does. So let's not delay, let's not disappoint.
I just noticed there's like a little Southern Pacific logo right there.
You see that on the nose there?
I just noticed that just now.
Canadian Pacific, Union Pacific, Southern Pacific. I guess there's no mistaking which part of the country we live in.
All right, let's see if it goes.
Oh, look at that.
Just takes it right on off.
Look at that.
These Athearns are like really good.
Should we stop and get a bucket of chicken there at the KFC while we're watching?
Does it go up the hill?
I can see the light from here too. I don't know if you could tell on the camera, but I do see it. Nick, you can get the lights for us? Should we run it in the dark? I don't think we've ever done a video in the dark. If you want to hit that other light switch above you. Yeah. Ah, look at that. That looks actually much better.
Now I'm gonna reverse it into the yard.
Thanks, Nick. So that's pretty good. We've got a good runner here, real solid. You could just feel the spinning of the flywheels there, just propelling it. I think what we're going to do next is maybe we'll grab some cars and we'll have them back them into the yard. We don't have the correct coupler on the back there yet. We still got to do the replacement, but it can push stuff. So I think that's what we're going to do next. Oh man, that looks great.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Look at that. They were like just made for each other. It's like a marriage made in heaven right there. Drake, you did point out though we're missing one special car. Which one?
The dome car!
We need to get the dome car. Now, I got to tell you a little story here. We were in
The train shack.
the train shack in Burbank, and they had the dome car. And I talked Drake out of buying it because I didn't want to spend the money that day. And I thought we already had the dome car. So we didn't get it. Then we came home, and then Drake showed me that I was incorrect.
We have the Union Pacific
We
dome car.
had the Union Pacific dome car, this one here. I was thinking that, you know, and I thought it was the Southern Pacific. It wasn't. It was that one. And in the store, they had this livery, this paint scheme with the dome car. We passed it up. We regretted it. We went back to go get it, and somebody else had bought it. And I can't live it down. I'm telling you, Drake kicks my butt every day about that.
Yes, I do.
Drake, why don't you go ahead and let's have you, we'll push these into the yard here. Like I was saying, we don't have the correct couplers on that yet, but it can do some pushing or shoving, I guess is what they would say, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll have it exit the yard. Oh, wait. Oh, there it goes. For a second there, that little horn hook had a grip on the knuckle couplers.
Yep. For a second there.
Are there any other Athearn Blue Box fans out there? Please leave us a comment and let us know. If you have a favorite engine, I know Southern Pacific, that was the Daylight, the Steam Daylight. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's a famous engine as well. And you can find lots of videos on YouTube about that. Anything else, guys, before we wrap up here?
What should you do a shout out?
We just give a shout out. Who do you want to give a shout out to, Nick?
How about Jacoa?
Jacoa. Nick watches another railroader named Jacoa. We would like to give a shout out to Jawtooth, who we watch almost every night before bed. We love watching his real train videos. And as far as model trains, we'll give a shout out to SMT Mainline. We want to thank you guys again for all the subscriptions. We got 900 subscribers right now. We're very honored that people love to watch our videos enough to subscribe. So thank you so much for that. Everybody, thanks for watching Runaway Trains.
We'll see you on the next
next run. We'll see you next time, guys.